U.S. Embassy in Minsk says U.S. citizens in Belarus should depart immediately. Citizens who will travel to Belarus need contingency plan that does not rely on U.S. government assistance.
Here's a summary of the article.
Event. The Lithuanian government on August 18 closed two border crossing with Belarus at Tverisias, Vidzi and Samskas, Losha. The Polish, Lithuanian, and Latvian governments have stated that further closures of border crossing with Belarus are possible. Do not travel to Belarus due to Belarusian authorities' continued facilitation of Russia's unprovoked attack on Ukraine, the buildup of Russian military forces in Belarus, the arbitrary enforcement of local laws, the potential of civil unrest, the risk of detention, and the embassy's limited ability to assist U.S. citizens residing in or traveling to Belarus. U.S. citizens in Belarus should depart immediately. Consider departing via the remaining border crossing with Lithuania and Latvia, or by plane. U.S. citizens are not permitted to enter Poland overland from Belarus. Read the travel advisory and country information page for additional information on travel to Belarus.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than event. The Lithuanian government on August 18 closed two border crossings with Belarus at Tverisias, Vidzi and Samskas, Losha. The four border crossings at Lavoriskis, Kotlava, Medininkai, Kameny, Rygardas, Pravalka, and Salsininkai, Benekoni are currently open. The Polish, Lithuanian, and Latvian governments have stated that further closures of border crossings with Belarus are possible. EU neighbors are closing their borders, hence the alert. The U.S. policy on Belarus has also been leave immediately, since shortly after the war started. This is just an update to that, alerting people the borders are starting to close up, so they better stop dragging their feet.
This is serious warning that shouldn't be taken for granted. Leave Belarus.
This was the email I got from the U.S. Embassy in Kyiv 1 week before the invasion. I left immediately, even though life was still very normal in the city. Miss it every day, but that email might have saved me.
It 100% saved you. War itself has a blast radius larger than any nuke. Being nearby and witnessing the psychological effects, hearing sirens, etc. is more than enough to damage a person. If you're close enough to see physical damage, you can kiss your old self goodbye completely. Humans weren't designed to deal with this shite.
Probably nothing major, this just an update to the same advisory from February 2022. It's being reissued because Lithuania is closing some border crossings, which is new and pertinent info. This advisory gets reissued every time something changes. It was last done in late July to update some COVID-specific info. Original advisory from February 28, 2022, reissue July 26, 2023. This same advisory reissued a few more times before that, which you can find in the archive.
It also lists a buildup of Russian military. This is probably the real reason.
Greater than U.S. citizens are not permitted to enter Poland overland from Belarus. I wonder what the reason for this is.
Probably because Russians have pretending to be American down to a science. What? Did they learn how to smile?
Greater than students have to put themselves in the place of middle-class Americans defending United States foreign policy. Pretty sure most middle-class Americans couldn't successfully defend U.S. foreign policy, and most wouldn't even bother trying.
Polish border guard. If you're really an American, name the American Secretary of State. Russian spy. That is easy. It is Antony Blinken. Polish border guard. Aha. Got you. No. Average American can name a member of the cabinet. You are going up the river.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.